Hey fam. I pray you all are doing well today. I wanted to get on here because I needed to share with you guys a blessing, okay? Today is a new day, y'all. Let us rejoice and be glad because the shift is here, okay? And I'm going to talk to you guys what I mean by the shift, okay? Remember how I spoke to you guys that God has been talking about we're going to step into a season of judgment and blessings, okay? Judgment for the wicked, blessings for the righteous. Like we're stepping into that season now. So for us who are seeking the Lord diligently, y'all, it's time to celebrate, all right? Because we're about to step into blessings, okay? And so this morning, God basically touched upon that with me, okay? First off, my devotional this morning was talking about peaceful anxiety. And how it defined it is that when you are walking into the unknown, you have anxiety because you don't know what to expect. You don't have control, right? But peaceful anxiety comes when you understand that because you don't have control, that means God is in control. And we know that God works all things for our good, Romans 8:28. So if God is in control, you know it about to be good, right? So I was like, okay, I'm liking this message, right? And then when I was talking to God, he told me this. So I want to share this with you guys. He said, the rapture is upon us. Goshen you shall see. Mark my words, from this day forward, all will be made new. Okay. He says, I will make a way in the wilderness. I will make rivers in the desert. For you are mine. Taste and see that the Lord is good. His faithful love endures forever. Okay. The rest of the stuff I left out is just because it's more pertaining to my situation. But this part, I believe, pertains to everybody who has been waiting on God for a breakthrough, who has been seeking Him diligently during this season. I believe that the shift is here, y'all. And so I know that the first sentence, the rapture is upon us, all of y'all thinking, oh, we about to go see Jesus. He going to come pick us up away from this mess. We're not going to see none of this. Nah, I hate to be the bearer of bad news. That's not what He meant. That's not what he meant. That's not what he meant. At first, I thought that too, but no, we ain't going home right now. I'm sorry. So I had to look up the definition of rapture, and it means to have a feeling of intense pleasure and joy. Okay, y'all. I'm sorry, but hey, this is still good news, right? So what God is saying is the season of feeling intense pleasure and joy is upon us. Goshen you shall see. So for those who don't know, Goshen in the Bible in Genesis 45, okay, verse 10. Goshen is the land that God brings the Israelites to during the time of famine in Egypt, right? And I'm going to just read you guys. So it's this was Genesis 45 verse 10. It says, you shall dwell in the land of Goshen, and you shall be near me, you and your children and your children's children, and your flocks and your herds, and all that you have. There I will provide for you, for there are yet 5 years of famine to come, so that you and your household and all that you have do not come to poverty. Okay, so when God said Goshen you shall see, what he's saying is, I'm about to have you step into the land of plenty and comfort. Okay, this is the season, y'all. This is it. And let me tell you something. This resonated so much in my spirit when God was speaking. Like, I have been in a funk the past couple, like, week or so, right? And the minute God spoke this, I felt joy, like excitement. I was like hyped. I was like, I knew, right? But I don't always just go on my own understanding. I make sure, like, I ask God for confirmation, right? And so I'm going about my day. One of my sisters from Bible study sends us a message, and she tells us that she's also been going through a funk, right? Having a hard time, like, diving into her word and things like that, right? And so she says that when she finally started reading the Bible this morning, she was in Romans 1, and she read, what struck to her was, she read, I belong to Jesus, right? And she said when she read that, like, something shifted in her, right? And she just started praying over her situation, over the trials she's been going through, over all that she, like, her life, her family, everything. And when she started speaking the name of Jesus over her situations, she felt the chains fall, y'all. She felt a shift. She felt a break, right? And so like as soon as she said that, I started thinking about the word God gave me, right? And so I started praying over my sisters because, in the Bible study group chat we have, it seemed like a lot of us have been feeling this funk, this like this stronghold, this block, right? From keeping us from just like getting more revelation into our word and hearing God clearly. So I started praying for all my sisters. And as I was praying, I heard God tell me, keep proclaiming the name of Jesus Christ and you shall see the glory unfold, right? So when I heard this, I said, okay, God, there's a message here. Speak the name of Jesus. God is saying something about speaking the name of Jesus, right? So I'm off doing my errands. I'm driving. I'm listening to my worship playlist on YouTube. I notice a new song shuffles into my playlist. And the song was Speak the Name. Okay? Speak the name, y'all. This is how God speak. People be like, oh, God don't speak. God definitely speak. There's no such thing as coincidence when it keeps happening over and over and over again. That's God speaking to you, all right? So the song Speak the Name by Corinne Hawthorne popped up into my YouTube playlist, right? And so when I played the song, y'all, go listen to that song. Literally, the lyrics is exactly what God told me about speaking his name and how it will bring glory. And it also confirmed the testimony that my sister gave about how when she spoke the name of Jesus over her situation, she started feeling the chains fall, y'all. So what I have to tell y'all today, if you have been waiting on God for a breakthrough, if you have been believing on God for something he promised you and you haven't seen it and you're wondering what's going on, is there something I should be doing? I'm here to tell you, you have to speak the name of Jesus over that promise. This is the season. It is coming to pass, y'all. This is happening, okay? God is doing a new thing, okay? When he said, I will make a way in the wilderness, I will make rivers in the desert. Guys, that is Isaiah 43:19. Go and read it. How does it start? It starts by saying, see that I am doing a new thing, okay? This is the season of abundant blessings, y'all. We stepping into it right now. And so I know it has been a weary season, guys. Okay, it's been weary. I know for you guys, if you've been like me, you've been believing on a promise God gave you, and you haven't seen anything, not even an inclination that is gonna happen. You've been like praying, you've been fasting, you've been worshiping, you've been seeking Him diligently, and you're just wondering what's going on. I'm telling you now, y'all, this is the season we're about to see it happen. Okay, and because, like it says in Galatians 9, right? That you have to keep going and not grow weary, okay? Because you will reap what you sow. And this is sowing season, y'all, okay? And so I just want you guys to remember that when you speak the name of Jesus over your promises, remember with the heart posture, what heart posture you have to come at with this, okay? This is not a, okay, I'm gonna just say Jesus, Jesus over everything because I want to see my promise and I'm demanding it because you said it, so I'm demanding it. It don't come with that. Remember who God is in your life, okay? When you speak the name of Jesus over your promises, you're coming at it with the sense of, God, I understand the power and authority you hold over me. And so I'm speaking your name over the promises you've given me because you're not a man that you should lie. And because I have faith and believe in what you said, okay? And that's, you come with a humble heart, understanding that it cannot happen unless Jesus does it, okay? I know a lot of us are in that circumstance, believing in the promises that God has given us, okay? And so when you speak the name of Jesus over your promise, come with that heart posture, okay? And you know what, guys? Believe it or not, God has been having me do this for the past couple weeks and I didn't even realize it. So God speaks to me through numbers, okay? And I don't mean angel numbers. I'm not talking about that. There is no such thing as angel numbers in the Bible. So I don't want to, like, if it's not in the Bible, we ain't about that here. Okay. So when I say he speaks to me through numbers, I mean God is a God of order. Okay. And so, I mean, we even have a book called Numbers in the Bible. All right. And so when God spoke to me, he's been speaking to me about the number 22. And the revelation he's given to me is that 22 means Joel 2:22. Okay, I'm gonna read this for you guys so y'all can see. First off, just so y'all know, Joel 2. Hold on. The title's called The Day of the Lord. Okay. This is the day of the Lord, y'all. All right. Joel 2:22. Let me get serious for a second. All right. It says, "Fear not, you beasts of the field, for the pastures of the wilderness are green. The trees bear its fruit. The fig tree and the vine give their full yield." Okay, so I knew what God was telling me, and when I see 22, He's telling me, hold on, honey, I'm coming. This, like, the field that you have that's dried up right now, I'm about to bring back to life. I'm about to make it green. I'm about to have all these dry trees up in your wilderness bear fruit. Okay, this is the season we are stepping in, y'all. So every time I was seeing 22 the past couple of weeks, I've been praying over the promises God gave me, not realizing that I've been putting my part. We've all been wondering, what are we supposed to be doing during this season while we're waiting on God to fulfill the promise? You're supposed to be speaking the name of Jesus. You're supposed to be praying into that. And so I didn't know that, but God had me doing it anyway, because that's how God is. He is a faithful God. He don't want you to miss out on this. So He's gonna guide you, but it's your job to tune in. It's your job to dig deep and keep seeking Him, because that's how He's gonna make sure you get to the other side. Y'all, I'm just excited. I don't know how it's going to work, but I just know it is coming. It is here. This is the season. And you know what? There's a reason why they call this season, it's the most wonderful time of the year. Okay? There's a reason why we are stepping into this season. Because what happens in Christmas? You receive presents, right? You receive your presents, right? And I mean, Thanksgiving is next week, right? So this season, I'm going to declare it right now. This season, we're going to be giving God all the thanks, because we're about to see the presents that He's going to give us. This is the season, y'all. And so I just pray this word gives you an encouragement to hold on, okay? Because when you speak the name of Jesus, it will give you new strength, okay? It will give you new strength to keep holding on, to keep believing, to keep having faith. Remember, God is not a man that He should lie. That's what it says in His word, right? He's not a man that He should lie. If He promised you something and He confirmed that promise to you, hold on to it. Don't let nothing or no one take that away from you. Because if you continue to work and not get weary, you will reap what you sow in this season. Galatians 6:9. All right? So I just pray this be a word of encouragement for you guys. I love you guys. I am praying for you all. I can't wait to hear if you guys start seeing your breakthroughs. Please share with me. Please share with me. I want to hear from you guys. Like, this is what this community is all about. This is not, like I've said before, this is not just me teaching and preaching to y'all. I want to hear from y'all too. So if y'all start seeing breakthrough, please give me your testimonies of encouragement, okay? But I love y'all so much. And until next time, God bless.